Locations conveniently located in Kearneysville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
Hey, I'm Jeremiah.
And I'm Braden, and we are Brothers Bin Blasting, your Bin Blasting All-Stars.
A unique sanitizing service begins right after your local trash collection. With a scheduled pickup time and location, we arrive promptly to clean your bins on the spot.
Our advanced 360-degree cleaning heads and pressurized water heated to over 200 degrees ensures a powerful blast blasting away 99% of all germs and bacteria. Visit our website at brosbinblasting.com and use code GETBLASTED to receive 50% off your first cleaning.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality. Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
Transform your yard with custom fence and deck, where elegance meets function. Serving Martinsburg and surrounding areas for over 30 years, our expertly crafted decks and fences offer both beauty and protection. From classic woodwork to modern vinyl, experience the craftsmanship that truly elevates your space.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle with True Performance Fitness. I'm one of the owners here. True Performance Fitness as a whole, we brought this gym to the area and we wanted to bring every walk of fitness in one building. So that's exactly what we did. We have strongman, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit. We have posing rooms, a full turf, a full track outside. We even have a basketball court. We wanted everything to be under one roof. So that's just kind of the thing that we did. We also went out and we made sure that we got top of the line equipment. We also make sure that all the pads and everything are getting replaced and all the machines are being taken care of properly. That's just something we strive to do for this community. We also like to give back to the community with donations, fundraisers, and other stuff for like kids and the families around. So that's just kind of who we are as a gym, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
This is Jimmy.
And welcome, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to Home Team Sports TV. I'm your host, Drew Pitzer, joined by my co-host, Reggie Creamer. How you doing today, my friend?
What's happening? What's going on, buddy?
Hey, man, it's a beautiful night for some Jefferson County hoops. The pride of Jefferson County in the building here again tonight. Washington Patriots playing at the host, Jefferson Cougars. I think this will be a very interesting game, as you have two lifelong friends in Kyle Van Meter and Ryan Miller going up head-to-head for the first time in the Battle of Jefferson County. Reggie, it just doesn't get any better than that.
Oh, absolutely. You love to see this Friday night in-county rivalry. Gets no better.
Yeah, it really does. And then Jefferson comes in here at 6-8, a little adjusted record. They had two losses that happened because of unknown sequences. So they're instead of being 8-6, they are currently 6-8 right now, 0-5 in the EPAC, currently in last place. While the Washington Patriots are 9-4, 3-3 in the EPAC, and are currently sitting in third place, fighting for a chance to possibly, have a first-round bye and a home court all the way until the regional championship, Reggie.
Yeah, that's big. Like I said, we talked a couple times on this broadcast, Drew, about avoiding that juggernaut, which is Spring Mills.
Yeah,
Washington's pretty much set themselves up to avoid them as long as possible.
Yeah, if they can get that 2 or 3 spot, which right now, they're comfortably in, I'd say it's right now Martinsburg and Washington at 2 and 3. So I would say, as long as they win here tonight, it pretty much guarantees, now that we're getting kind of in the midway point in February, at least that 3 seed. But, they're definitely gunning for that 2 seed. Unfortunately, they've lost twice to Spring Mills and once to Martinsburg. But the other, EPAC games that they have had, Reggie, they have simply dominated.
Oh, absolutely. Putting on a showcase. They're beating Hedgesville, Musselman twice.
Yeah, and like you said, they beat Musselman twice, and those were both really big games. I mean, 20, 30-point wins each game, controlled the whole pace and the narrative. I look at Washington, and I see this 3-headed monster in Chris Dolman, Josiah King, and DJ Boardley. You got Chris Dolman leading the way with almost 16 points a game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Then you got Josiah King averaging 12, and so you have DJ Boardley close to 12 as well. So when you have DJ Boardley coming off the bench, which he might do tonight, it just gives him that threat. This team really reminds me of similarities considerable to the Oklahoma City Thunder back in like 2011 to 2012, where they had 3 legitimate, number 1 options who can go get buckets, who make your team better, and you got to probably sit one of those guys, and usually DJ Boardley has been that 6th man that's been really impactful here this year, Reggie.
Yes, he has, and then he's playing his favorite team, Jefferson, which I believe he averages almost about 25, 26 points a game against, going back to last year. Yeah,
if the last game we called last year with them, DJ Boardley actually had 18 points in that first quarter. He just completely went off. He just set the tone right away for Washington. And Washington's only 2 EPAC wins last year, Reggie, were against Jefferson. And now, that team, that Jefferson Cougars, they went to the state tournament last year. So obviously Washington's had a lot of building blocks here. Coach Ryan Miller has really done a great job here with his staff. And we can look at Coach Van Meter. They did win 2 games. Unfortunately, those had to be forfeited. But those 2 games in EPAC against Musselman, against Hedgesville, 2 predominant great teams here in this EPAC. And you can see, they've been making strides since the beginning of the year. They struggled against Spring Mills. They had a late lead against Martinsburg with about 2 minutes left to go. They were up by 4 or 5 points. We were here and covered that night. Jamari Jenkins had 34 points, 9 rebounds. I mean, he was sensational, and that's what type of effort Jefferson's going to need again tonight if they want any shot to beat the Patriots here at home.
And that's what Jamari Jenkins Jefferson wants. Really aggressive, really getting after it. That's the one they've been expecting and waiting for, and he's finally opened up. Usually he's the assist guy on the team, but he's got to do a lot of load of scoring too.
Yeah, for sure. And, that's Jefferson's still looking for that number 2 guy. Obviously, Dakeem Drake, with the numbers showing, he's averaging 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals a game. So it seems like he is the number 2 option. He has been very consistent within those numbers this year. But, what is Mar Wallace going to do tonight? Is Braylon Berry going to step up? Obviously, we know him as a transfer from Washington. He actually went off against Jefferson last year as a member of the Patriots. So I think that'll be a big game for those 2. One of those guys are going to have to step up, and usually playing at home, the role guys get going a little bit easier here. And you see this is a packed-out crowd, still about 5 minutes left before the game gets tipped off. So this is going to be a crazy atmosphere here tonight, Reggie.
Oh, that's going to be wild. Always wild in the Cougar Cage out this way.
For sure. And what are your keys to the game tonight? And you can start off with Washington for us.
Washington, keep doing what you're doing. Play fast, play through your guards. Try to get the big man Welty involved. A couple dunks early really will shut the Jefferson crowd down, keep them quiet, and might take a little pizzazz out of Jefferson.
For sure. And my keys to the game for Jefferson tonight is how are they going to contain that 3-headed monster that I was speaking on earlier in this game? I mean, if you look at Chris Dolman, DJ Boardley, and Josiah King, those guys are what make the Patriots go. I think if Jefferson wants to have a chance to win tonight, you're not going to stop all 3 of them. But if you could kind of limit, 2 of those 3, I think you could live with the results. I think you'll be in this game. But if all 3 of those guys hit their season numbers tonight, it'll be a long night for Jefferson, Reg.
It could be a real long night for Jefferson. Like you said, you need to make those 3 plays from defense. Somebody's got to step up on Jefferson's end of the ball to score the basketball to make them actually work harder on defense, get them a little tired.
For sure. And like you said, Jamari Jenkins, honestly, he's been playing phenomenal basketball. The last 6 quarters of play, he scored 19 in the second half against Spring Mills, and then he had 34 the other night. So in the last 6 quarters of play, he scored 51 points. The ball's going in the rim right now. He's shooting an impressive rate from behind the three-point arc. I mean, obviously, we talk about Jamari Jenkins almost every cast. I mean, it's not almost, it's every cast. And he's been absolutely sensational, phenomenal. Against Spring Mills, he kind of struggled a little bit in that first half. But once he saw the ball go in, Reg, I think he's playing like the best guard in the county right now.
And I think it's that Spring Mills game, trying to figure out what to do, try to find his spot, pick his spots. Then after a while, he just said, I'm just going to go for it.
Yeah, and he's been getting after it. And like you said, this is a huge game, I think, for Braylon Berry. I think they the way he played against Jefferson last year was instrumental in why Washington was able to, pull off those upsets. He's going to really want to get out there and play. He's a streaky guy. I wouldn't necessarily call him a shooter per se, but when he sees a couple shots go down, he can really light it up. It's going to be interesting to see, how Coach Van Meter attacks kind of his substitution methods tonight as well, too. Some people are trying to get on him and say he was over-subbing, but I think Coach Van Meter still learning his guys, still learning what roles are which. You got to realize Jefferson coming off a deep playoff run in football has really kind of slowed them down, and now we're getting in the middle of February. We're about 3.5 weeks. We're about 3.5 weeks from regional play. So now is the time for this Jefferson team to start solidifying your starters. Maybe get 2 or 3 guys off the bench, and otherwise, you just got to live with the results.
Yeah, you got to live with the results. And like I said, regional's coming up. Trying to find your player, trying to find that spot, but it's now or never.
It truly is now or never. Like I said, they're right now 0-5 in the EPAC. They still have a couple more games. They'll still get Musselman one more time. They'll get Hedgesville again, and they'll get Washington again at Washington in 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, a team like Musselman always gives Jefferson fits.
Yeah, they always have, and like I said, this is going to be a very interesting, way that the EPAC is going to, kind of work out this year. Obviously we've been saying since the beginning, Spring Mills is in a race kind of their own, and we've seen, with the issues that kind of is going on right now with inside of the program, the area is still wide open. Spring Mills is still the most talented, the deepest, and probably the best team in the state. But right now with the cracks in our armor, I know some of these teams are looking at it as a way that, hey, maybe we can still have a chance to win this whole thing.
Oh, absolutely. You always got to give yourself a chance. Like you said, it's pretty much, let's be honest, it's Spring Mills and everybody else.
For sure. And, Reg, we're going to take a quick commercial break before this tip-off gets started. We appreciate you guys tuning in to the pregame show. You guys are watching Home Team Sports TV.
We have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The starters were just introduced from both sides. We have Tayshawn Roper, Dakeem Drake, Jamari Jenkins, Braylon Berry, and Jalen Allen starting for the Cougars. And for the Patriots, we have Chris Dolman, Josiah King, DJ Borley, Chet Gore, and Keon Proctor. Another key pregame note, Reg, George Welty not in suit tonight. He's definitely not playing. That's going to be a big loss here for Washington tonight, especially on the rebounding side of the equation.
Oh, absolutely. Brings a lot of size, and he's pretty athletic, too.
And we are still waiting for the colors to be at the floor. And there it is. Officials are getting ready for a tip-off. Again, started from both sides. For Jefferson, Tayshawn Roper, Dakeem Drake, Jamari Jenkins, Braylon Berry, and Jalen Allen. And for Washington, you have Chris Dolman, Josiah King, DJ Bortley, Chet Gore, and Keon Proctor. And with Welty not playing tonight, Reg, I'm assuming probably that's why they're going with Bortley. Usually Bortley's been coming off the bench, and they've been performing very well. He's taking that role, exceptionally. You can't say anything else about him. So, hey, we're about to get ready for this Jefferson County showdown here tonight. Obviously, Washington won 2 last year. Jefferson went to the state tournament. Always good basketball play between these two cross-county rivals. And let's get into it. Jump is up. And that is Washington basketball. DJ Borley comes up with a possession. He kicks that ball back out to Josiah Ging. You hear this place already with a ton of energy. We have Chet Gore coming to the screen on Proctor. Proctor falls down, keeps the handle, gives it back up to King. King's going to settle at the offense. And he has Roper attached to him at the hip.
Great defense by Jefferson. Great defense possession.
And Jalen Allen goes straight up and down, and that is no good. Good rebound there from Jalen Allen. And you got Jenkins coming down the floor. You got the Drake. He kicks that back over to Roper. Roper just committed to Lock Haven University. And great slip right there. He's got to go up with it, and no good. Gets his own rebound, uses the physicality, goes back up with it, no good. You got Braylon Berry coming out of there, and you just see the physicality of this game, and that ball is going to stay Jefferson basketball because Washington just won the tip. Next possession will go to Washington.
Roper's got to make those tonight. They've got to have those type of bunnies tonight.
I don't think he realized how open he actually was underneath that rim. And here comes elevator screen. Jenkins comes up and gets the basketball. He lets up the 30-footer, and that is no good. Rebound there from King. And there is, they're going to call a foul right here. Oh, never mind. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds.
No. They got him with the foul. They got him with the foul.
So they are going to call a foul on Josiah King. As Jenkins gets the ball, and he's bringing it up the floor. Jalen Allen kicks at the Drake, and Borley gets a hand on that.
And you can tell both teams really trying to lock in defensively these first couple sets, Drew.
Yeah, they definitely have, and it's been a great defensive battle as Barry gets the ball underneath. Shot up, no good. Keon Proctor with great defense, so we're almost 2 minutes in, no bucket. As Chet Gore goes down, and he gets the foul. Hey, boy! Chet Gore, tough bucket. Gets the scoring started, 6:22 left to go in this first quarter. Chet Gore gets us on the board. Tayshawn Roper picks up the foul. That is his first foul. Gore's free throw is up, and it is good. Nothing but butter. So 3-0 here. Chet Gore finally gets the game's first bucket and 1 foul. 3 the old-fashioned way. As Roper gets it over to Allen. Allen back to Barry. Barry going to drive inside with a euro. That is no good.
Just off the mark. I like the aggressiveness, though.
And then Roper's going to go up, and that is no good. Tayshawn Roper, though, making his presence known early on offensive glass. 3 offensive rebounds here in the first 3 possessions of the game.
Let's see if he can capitalize right here, though.
Roper's first free throw is up.
A little short. Look a little short.
It's just he kind of gator arms it, but you guys, he's a running back, ladies and gentlemen. I want y'all to know that this is an all-state running back. Second free throw is up, and that is, wow, everything but inside the rim. as we have a turnover right here. So a little bit of miscommunication on Washington's side of the ball. First turnover of the game. Excuse me, actually second.
Team still running high, a lot of adrenaline to start the game too. Need to focus in and calm down a little bit.
As Jenkins, he now has the ball. He's about to cross half court. He's got Dolman on him. Dolman, a little quiet here to start off the game. Jenkins comes off about the 20-footer, really deep two, no good. As Dolman is pushing the ball up the floor. Dolman finds Gore, as Gore now up to 5. So that's already, his season average is 4.6. He's now up to 5 points. Oh, and that's going to be an offensive foul. We saw the Team Drake kind of extend that, arm a little bit. And Washington coming out here, struggled a little bit on the offensive side the first couple of possessions, but now starting to find their way. Chet Gore settled them out. And now we have Chris Dolman.
And Chet Gore wants this game. This is a game he wants.
Yeah, gets the 3 up, and that is just a little long. Gets on the floor right there. Dolman looks like he was the last one to touch it, so that will be Jefferson basketball. And again, both these teams are just scrapping right now, and you can just tell. I'm not saying these kids aren't friends with each other, but you can tell right now in this competitive atmosphere, they're not fans of each other, that's for sure. We got Jenkins coming off the ball screen. Still scoreless here right now, coming off a 34-point performance in the last game against Martinsburg. Near upset from Jefferson as Jalen Allen's 3 is up and no good. As Barry does everything he can to keep the ball in, so Jefferson's still scoreless. 3 minutes and 5 seconds into the first quarter.
And these Washington Clouds letting him know what happened too.
For sure, and I know we have some people watching from outside the country. The Millers, Coach Miller's family, we appreciate you guys tuning in to Home Team Sports TV. Glad we can give you all the opportunity to see Coach Ryan go against Coach Kyle. It's a great hand right there from Tayshawn Roper. That will still stay Washington basketball. Just want to give you all a shout. We appreciate y'all. Hopefully we give you all a good product. And I know Coach Miller's happy. As King with the basketball. He kicks that over to Kel Watkins, who's now checked into the game. And it looks like it's going to be a foul on the floor.
Number 2, Tayshawn Roper, called for his second foul. 2 quick ones on Roper.
Yeah, 2 very quick ones on Roper. So now probably Jefferson's best on-ball defender. And early foul trouble, still a little bit over halfway left in this first quarter. As Gore gets the 3, he's going to let it fly, and that is no good. Gore's first miss of the evening. As here comes Wallace, who's just checking the game, kicks it over to Drake. Drake's going to attack the rim. Drake gets to the rim, and that is good. So Jefferson gets on the board. Drake's first bucket.
Easy money. No shot blocker down there. No big Welty.
Yeah, no big Welty allowing, just free drives to the rim. And Jefferson has to do more to take advantage of that, especially Jamari. See if he can get into the rim, create opportunities. As Gore lets another 3 fly. That will just off the mark as we see Swanson just also checked in, collects the rebound.
Yeah, Jefferson doesn't want to attack the rim.
As we have Jenkins looking to attack Watkins. Clears out the side of the ball. Kicks that over to Swanson. Swanson's been shooting phenomenal over the last month of the season. As Jamari Jenkins, seeing Borley on him. Senior on senior. As Takeem Drake lets the 3 fly. That is no good. Good box out there from Chris Dolman. As Dolman's going to push the pace. And just somebody tripped up right there. That will go to Jefferson. As we have another sub coming to the game. As we see Swanson, Coach Van Meter talking it over. I think if you're Coach Van Meter, Reg, you definitely want to do everything in your power to kind of get Swanson some shots right now. Offensively, y'all been struggling. He's a 3-point shooter for sure. The nice lefty stroke on him, man, he can definitely knock down some shots, especially, if they're leaving him open that corner. What did Peter Griffin say? That corner 3.
Corner 3.
Corner 3. And he's been knocking them down consistently. So, as we see Jefferson kind of this bunch set right here, this Iverson package, you'll have a back screen. Oh, almost a near turnover as Mar Wallace kind of ran it. Not where Tayshawn Roper expected the ball to be.
You don't want those types of lapses if you're Jefferson. Just aired throws, weak turnovers.
As we see Wallace looking to attack the rim. And great defense here from Washington. You see Avery Brown all over him. As you see King on Jenkins. Jenkins lets the three fly. No good. It's a great defensive set there from Washington. Absolutely phenomenal way to attack the basketball, keep pressure. It's good find to Keon Proctor, and he knocks it down. 7-2 lead right here with 2:40 left to go in this first quarter. As we got Jenkins bringing the ball down the floor. He gets that back over to Drake. So Jenkins still scoreless in this first quarter. But we know Jenkins can get going in a hurry. And here is Swanson. His three is up, and no good. Just a little strong as Watkins pulls down a rebound.
Well, that's what Jefferson wants, drive and did. That's what Jamari Jenkins wants to do.
Yeah, if you get more shots like that, you got to live with the results. As we see Josiah King now at the basketball. So you got DJ Boardley off the floor, and you got King. And there's Watkins. His little floater is up and good. 9-2, 2:05 left to go in the first. So Washington on a nice little 9-2 burst to start this game. Playing terrific defense. Offense still a little stagnant. They know they can be better offensively, but they got to be happy with right now having a 7-point lead with really not even playing their best brand of basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. And Jefferson needs to get some stuff going to the basket.
Yeah, you see everything. You know, Washington's doing a good job of keeping those guys out of the perimeter. Whenever you're not attacking, look, great take right there from Mar Wallace, but that is no good. So a couple minutes, gimmies around the rim as you see Josiah King is pushing the pace. King comes off the ball screen. He kicks that in the corner to Avery Brown. Brown back to Dolman. Dolman's been shooting. And it is good. 12-2, 10-point game.
Three to your dome.
As you see, Washington's moving the basketball now. They're kind of more in a good vibes right out there, man. You see it, man. They're just moving the basketball. Everybody's getting touches. The ball's finding energy. You got to respect that in the way Coach Miller's got his team playing. He's got Roper out there on the perimeter, and Washington wants to keep these guys outside of the three-point line. Right now you see the ball has not touched not just only inside the three, but they haven't touched in the paint. There's been no paint touches. Mar Wallace lets the three up, and that is no good. As Dolman, he's got the basketball, and he's going to push the pace. Dolman kicks it out in the corner. King's three shot is up, and that is no good. Dolman has a rebound. And there's going to be a foul called right there. And it's going to be on number 3, Mar Wallace. It's going to be his first.
And Jefferson offense is just way too stagnant.
Yeah, you can just see just the way they're playing right now. They've been moving the ball, but they're not getting any paint touches. If you don't get paint touches, it doesn't matter how much you move the basketball. You're going to shoot long contested threes. No good. Keon Proctor gets the rebound, and that is good. So Proctor with 4 quick points here in this first quarter. 14-2 is Washington's really done a great job defensively, and over his last 2 minutes has woken up on the offensive side of the ball as well. As Jenkins is looking to attack. Thought Roper might let that one fly.
And look at how many eyes are on Jenkins when he gets the ball. The whole team focusing on him.
They see it. I think everybody has an eye on, but they're not losing their man. It's ball you man. That's great principles. As we see Jenkins still scoreless here in the first quarter. Attacks the rim. Shot is up. No good. Will be 2 shots. 3.1 seconds left to go in this first quarter.
And I noticed something also, Drew. Anybody guarding Roper's kind of slacking off a little extra into the paint.
Yeah, they are. It's they want him to shoot. Because Tayshaun could definitely drive. Jenkins' first free throw is off. So Washington has to feel very good after the end of this first quarter, holding down Jefferson less than 3 points. At the most in this first quarter, I don't think you can come out much better than that defensively. Second free throw is up and good. So Jenkins now in the scoring column with his first point. And it's a steal. Shot is up. It was awfully close, but it was no good. So we are going to go to a quick commercial break. Hear a word from our sponsors. Thank you for watching Home Team Sports TV.
Has their own real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, renting, or a seasoned investor, I got your back. My name is Cheryl Yates, an award-winning realtor with ERA Liberty Realty.
I've known Cheryl Yates for over 30 years now, and I've always found her to be the consummate real estate professional. On a personal level, Cheryl has handled 3 sales for us over the past 15 years or so and has done an excellent job on each and every one of them. She communicates extremely well, and you never have to worry about where you're at in the sales process.
What I like about Cheryl is she's dependable, she's on time, she's flexible, and she works hard to get the job done. We had our sales very quickly through Cheryl Yates.
Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Score is 14-3. The Washington Patriots currently leading the hosting Jefferson Cougars and Reg. I tell you what, that first quarter was very fast-paced, very physical. It was a great game until about the last 2 minutes of the first quarter. Washington kind of went on that blitz, little 12-0 run there to really kind of put a good lead, sizable lead here going into the second quarter.
Absolutely. And then their scoring machine is in the game. What does he do? Go right to the basket.
Putting pressure on the rim, and that's what you want, is that will stay Washington basketball. And if I'm Coach Miller, I'm like, hey, keep driving, but right there, Avery Brown was open in the corner. They could have kicked that over there. That could have been another wide-open shot. But DJ Bordley, he's not a ball hog. I don't want to say that because his assist numbers are looking better this year. But he is definitely looking at that rim. And that's what you want, your best scorer to do.
Absolutely. He doesn't see a shot he doesn't like.
Yep. And there's Malachi Grantham coming up with a steal. Barry's now back in the game. Is Barry still scoreless? Turnover there. Stolen there from Keon Proctor, and that's going to be turned right back over. Back to Jefferson. So if you're Jefferson, coming into the second quarter, obviously my goal in mind is probably try to get this back down to a 3 or 4 point game if you can going into halftime, and then you can readjust from there. But you can't allow this lead to get any more than what it is right now, Reg.
No, absolutely. You don't want to keep playing too far behind.
And bang! Jamari Jenkins knocks it down, and I told you.
I guess he heard us up here.
Oh, and almost a steal right there. Barry face guarding Josiah King.
Not surprised Mark Wallace will put more pressure on Chet Gore dribbling the ball up court.
There's Barry looking to attack the floor, and that is stolen away there from Jenkins. Jenkins looking to push. Jenkins kicks that over to Mar Wallace. Mar Wallace misses the layup, and that's where Jenkins might just have to take it himself. As we see Parrish kick it to the corner, back to Wallace. Wallace going to attack the rim again. This time it's good, but that is on the floor.
And I thought Mar Wallace double dribbled there.
Yeah, he kind of. I didn't say it because I wasn't for sure. I might have been just seeing things, but no, that was very close. But we don't have that same angle, so how would we know?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said I thought. I ain't out there referencing it.
So Jenkins now up to 4 points. Drake has the other 2. Chet Gore has 5. Dolman has 3. Borley has 2. Proctor has 4. As Jenkins, 12-foot turnaround jumper is good. So now he is up.
He's heating up.
6. He heats up fast. I mean, he'll pull a 30-footer this next possession, but don't play with him. As Dolman looking to attack is now Jefferson all of a sudden back to this game in their own little 4-0 run, 6-0 run to start the scorers. Dolman's 3 is up and just a little long. Proctor almost gets the rebound right there. Little physical, just good basketball. That's what we love to see. As we see Barry now going to check the ball, and this game definitely means a little bit more to Barry. You can see how he's played tonight. The way he was guarding Josiah King, which is essentially his replacement at Washington, is phenomenal. Oh, as we see Malachi Grantham kind of get a little pushed right there. As we see he's getting physical as Mar Wallace lets the 3 up, and it is good.
And here they go.
14-11, and this is what you see, Jefferson County basketball right here. Always physical, going to get after, going to shoot a lot of threes, and there is a foul right there.
Just a little over-aggressive.
And we see Barry and Dolman chirping a little bit right there, and I love to see it too because it's good chirp. They're just talking, letting each other know, hey, we're here. And that's just what makes basketball poetic to me, Reg.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
As we got Watkins about to throw the ball in. Watkins gets the ball in to King, and King has got Barry still on. That's an interesting matchup to see as Dolman's going to attack the rim, miss his last 2, make it 3, but it's going to be 2 free throws. Chris Dolman with the opportunity to add the 5 here.
He's also another player who sees a couple shots going in, Drew. He can heat up too.
I mean, you can see Chris Dolman is my most improved player from last year to this year. I mean, the clear difference in his ability just to knock down shots now, and that's a credit to Ryan Miller and Brantley Osborne, who really worked with him extensively this summer. Obviously, Dolman put in the hours and the time to do it as the first free throw is up and good. But Dolman with Brantley and Coach Miller, they really went out their way to work on redefining his jumper, and you can see his base is perfect. He holds that follow through. It's straight up and down. There's no clicks in his shot. The second one is good. Dolman now up to 5 points here this evening.
A little switch up here, Drew.
Here we go. A little 1-2-2 kind of. I bet you they might trap that as Jenkins lets that one fly, and that is no good. As Chet Gore gets the rebound. And right there, great ball movement. The ball did not touch the floor. You see how much energy they got right there? The ball was pop, 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 right into a wide-open layup right there, DJ Borley, and he is now up to 4 here this evening. As you got Borley kind of leading the front line with his length. As you see Barry going to look to attack that, and that's where you got to use the skip passes. But this puts a little bit of damper as Barry's 3 is up, and that is no good. But Malachi Grantham gets the rebound. No good. Is getting guys on the floor as well.
There we go.
And we see multiple guys getting on the floor as we see Grantham kind of slow getting up. As King's going to drive. And there won't be any shot right there. There was a foul on the floor. I see Grantham kind of having some issues with his issues with his vision.
Maybe got poked in the eye, maybe lost a contact or something.
Yeah, I don't know if he wears contacts or not, but I heard him audibly say, "I can't see." As the ball goes into Borley. Borley, great backdoor find right there. And great block there from Jalen Allen. As Allen tries to save it, jumps into the bench. Woo! That's a big boy right there running. Man, I would have been fighting for my life if I was sitting right there. So an 18-11 game right here. 4:57 left to go. And this place is still heating up right now. I mean, this Jefferson fan base wants to explode right now. If they could somehow maybe cut this lead back down to 1 or 2, or maybe make it a tie game going to half. Oh, man, what a crazy second half will have as Borley gets a shot up. That is no good. Tries to get his rebound as Jenkins tries to save it. Nonetheless, that will stay with Washington basketball. 4:43 left to go. Or, excuse me, 4:48 left to go in this first half.
And everybody's still high on energy. This is the kind of game you want to see on a Friday night.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell, hey, we're getting real close to March, man. March is where legends are made. So, we got King up top with the basketball with Jenkins all over him. You see Jefferson's pretty much just stayed in that man-on-man. They're switching principles, pretty much been switching 1 through 5. As Proctor's done a great job around the dunk spot areas, getting easy putbacks and layups. He is now up to 6 here.
That's the problem with switching everything, communication.
Yeah, so eventually you move the ball enough, the way Washington's been moving the basketball tonight, there's bound to be a miscommunication as Jenkins gets down there. A little jelly right in there, ain't it?
Jelly fan. But that's what they got to do.
Yeah, Jenkins continue to have to attack the rim without Welty in the game tonight. If Jenkins can get downhill, and there is a travel there from Watkins. I wasn't sure if they were going to call that because to me from here it looked like his pivot foot stayed flat. And you hear I take his whistle chant. Those are always classic here in the EPAC. At least we're not hearing the where's your glasses. Those chants used to be crazy back in the day. As a great hand, Keon Proctor's got 3 deflections out here. I know that's not an official stat, but that's a stat that back when I played in college, that was a big stat our coaches looked at. And the person who got the most deflections usually had one of the best hot plus minuses, made a big impact in the game. So those deflections and only getting, being efficient around the bucket as Proctor's been tonight. He's been huge for this Patriots team. Kind of an unsung hero right now and why they have a lead.
Absolutely. You see Barry running the baseline. He'll be open.
Yeah, but he's got to find a spot to sit in. As Jenkins, that 3 is up and good. Jenkins now at 9 points, and it looks like we're going to go, 20-16, 3:36 left to go in this half. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Hear a word from our sponsors. Thank you for watching Home Team Sports TV. Actually, nope, I lied to you. We're going to stick with it. It's only a 30-second. So, hey, now it's 20-16. Like you said, Rez, the energy in this place is crazy right now. I mean, I feel it. I got a little bit of goosebumps just talking about it.
Oh, yeah. It makes me want to get back on the court, back in my old days, just a little bit.
Yeah, not right now, though. I'm enjoying just watching the game. I don't know if my Achilles can handle any more of that stress.
But it's interesting, Drew Washington staying in this 1-2-2 zone.
And it worked for a couple of possessions, but you see, Coach Miller, I guarantee, probably won't go back to that. Maybe he might do that spottingly, in the second half. But it's a good changeup. It tried to get Jamari off his rhythm, but right now Jenkins saw one fall, and it was that bucket he got and that and one free throw. Hey, man, I tell you what, that just makes a whole difference to this team. As we see Jefferson in his zone, and that's kind of scary. As you see, Washington does a great job of moving the basketball, and a great block there. That's Jalen Allen. This is second block as we got Cam Boone, who's now checked into the game.
Yeah, Allen up there smacking stuff.
As we got Barry, he's going to let the 3 fly, and that is no good. As Jalen Allen gets the rebound, and Allen's having a great game. As Boone's going to let that one fly. That 3 is up, and no good. Oh, and they're going to say an over the back foul. We saw Coach Miller give him the, hey, that's our ball signal. I love it.
Rumble, young man, rumble. Box out.
That's what I'm saying. Jalen Allen's got 5 rebounds here, 3 offensive in this first half.
Yeah, got him boxed out.
So 20-16 game, 3:05 left to go in this first half. The next team foul for Jefferson will be free throws for Washington the rest of the way. So that is something Coach Miller's probably kept in mind, like, hey, we have 3 minutes of just attacking the rim as we see a sweaty spot down there on the floor. And, man, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, some of these players be getting, yeah, it's atrocious out there. I mean, if they fall on the floor, it's basically like a pool spilled out there. So let's make sure we get all that sweat up. Looks like we're good to go as we got Proctor about to inbound the ball. So we got Keon Proctor, Chris Dolman, Josiah King, Chet Gore, and downtown Avery Brown. And for Jefferson, we have Cam Boone, Jamari Jenkins, Braylon Berry, Keem Drake, and Jalen Allen. So Boone, the freshman, getting some big minutes, kind of the future of this Cougars team after Jenkins is gone. As Jenkins gets a hand on the basketball, kicks that over to King. Oh, no. Oh, no. Chris Dolman rolled his ankle really bad right there, ladies and gentlemen. And he tried to get up. And while Chris is getting attended to right now, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. Hear a word from our sponsors. Thank you for watching Home Team Sports TV.
The local choice for real estate closings. In fact, we were honored to be chosen as the best of the best real estate closing attorneys for 2022 by the Martinsburg Journal. With offices conveniently located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg and South George Street in Charlestown, Catro Law proudly serves the Eastern Panhandle. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, we wish all of our student athletes a safe and successful.
In the market for a new vehicle? Then look no further than CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, all in one convenient location. We have over 350 new and used vehicles available, so you'll be sure to find exactly what you're looking for. And with CMA's Love It or Leave It promise and our lifetime powertrain warranty, you can buy with confidence. Visit us online at CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg.com and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. See, Chris Dolman kind of went back off the floor and went back to the locker room. So Home Team Sports, I'm sure everybody else in the gym hoping that he's okay as Borley gets the ball in bounds. And that tremendous could be a huge loss in this tight game right here if he's unable to return, Reg.
Oh, it's definitely be a hurt piece for Washington.
And like you said, I mean, and part of my game plan for Jefferson is you could limit 2 of those 3. You could really have a chance to win. And right now, DJ Bordley, he's only got 4 points. So, I mean, you're doing a good job. Obviously, Josiah King's kind of having a good game, especially moving the basketball and defensively. He's got a couple steals. But, hey, Jefferson's game plan so far, they've been staying in the game. Obviously, Washington's a more talented team per se. But, the best player I would say still is Jamari Jenkins, the way he came out here in this first half. Started off very slow, only one point in that first quarter. And here in the second quarter, he's already up to 9. So 8 quick points. Still a lot of time left, 2 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in this first half. So we will keep you guys updated on Chris Dolman. Make sure that, everybody lifts him up for spiritual. Lift him up in prayer.
Well, absolutely. I'm sure we'll try to go back there and get it taped up and try to give it one more go.
Yeah, I mean, the way it looked scary at first, like really scary, but he did eventually get up, try to walk it off, just couldn't get off the floor. So I'm dealing with some ankle injuries in my past. I would say that's probably at least tonight, but you never know. Nonetheless, it's a turnover from Jefferson as DJ Borley is going to push the ball, and now he's got a lot more responsibility in his hands. As downtown Avery Brown lets that one fly, that is no good. Rebounded there from Barry as Jenkins looking to push it behind the back, and we're going to have a foul there on number 5, DJ Borley.
Jenkins is just so shifty, man.
Him and Keyshawn Cheek, the way they were playing against each other the other night was phenomenal because it's, Keyshawn was more speed, but that first step that Jamari has is incredible. He can get right by you and keep you on his hip. As we see that Iverson series kind of set back up again. Little backdoor as Jenkins is going to try to get a one-on-one. And a good roll there from Swanson. Just misses. Boone's 3 is up, and that is good. So a 1-point game, 1:45 left to go in this first half. And Jefferson going a little run right here. See what they can do. They're still right in this game, Reg.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They feeling it now. a little more confident.
As we see King kicks that ball out, and DJ Borley. So Josiah King and DJ Borley have a lot on their shoulders. You know, leading scorer Chris Dolman out, you know, midway here through the second quarter. And you can see they have not scored since Dolman has went out.
Nah. And you like to see Chet Gore get back in the rhythm, too. Started off hot this game.
Yeah, he did. He had 5 quick points, the first 5 points of the game, as DJ Borley just misses the gimme. Chet Gore gets the rebound. That is good. So Chet Gore, 7 points. Average is only about 5 a game, already up to 7.
Just as we call his name, he delivers.
There he is. Hey, Reg, you gave him not the announcer jinx, the announcer blessing. As Swanson gets the ball there in the corner, he kicks that over to Jenkins. Jenkins with King still over him, and Jenkins is going to let the 25-footer up, and that is no good. Good hand there for Swanson, but Gore picks up the rebound. That is his 6th rebound here this evening, as we have 36 seconds left to go in this first half, and we'll see how Washington wants to play it. I think the way Coach Miller probably would attack this right now is just take anything that's a good shot. As you see, Jefferson's just content to sit in the zone. 3-point game. You see that extended 2-3. It's more, I consider that more like a 3-2 look, because you have 3 guys on the perimeter and 2 guys really protecting the rim, Reg. Avery Brown lets that one fly. No good. As Swanson got the ball, Jefferson has a chance to make it a 1-point game or a tie. As Jenkins is going to attack the rim. 3, 2, 1. No shot's going to be up. King's going to get it up, but that is no good. So your score at halftime is 22-19. The Washington Patriots are currently leading the hosting Jefferson Cougars. We're going to hear some words from our sponsors. It's halftime, so take a listen, take a time, go get a break. We'll see you at the end of this break. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Insurance coverage at a better rate, but you haven't been able to reach an actual person? Goosehead Insurance will help. Neil Powell is committed to helping you and the community. Get great coverage from a local agent who will answer your call. In Martinsburg, call Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance at 304-707-3549. He will customize a policy based on your needs. Call Neil Powell at Goosehead Insurance today, 304-707-3549.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
Enclosures Unlimited is a family-owned and operated glass company that has been serving the Northern Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. areas since 1962.
From the first call to the day your glass is installed, we promise fast, knowledgeable, and friendly service. We are always happy to answer all your questions and work with you to design a space that is beautiful and functional. When you choose to work with us, we will treat you as family.
We can provide an estimate via email or schedule a free in-home measurement and design consultation. Please contact us to get started on your new shower enclosure or glass project today.
Welcome to Cookies and Milk Child Care Center. We have 2 locations conveniently located in Kernersville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
Hey, I'm Jeremiah.
And I'm Braden, and we are Brothers Bin Blasting, your bin blasting all-stars.
A unique sanitizing service begins right after your local trash collection. With a scheduled pickup time and location, we arrive promptly to clean your bins on the spot.
Our advanced 360-degree cleaning heads and pressurized water heated to over 200 degrees ensures a powerful blast blasting away 99% of all germs and bacteria. Visit our website at brosbinblasting.com and use code GETBLASTED to receive 50% off your first cleaning.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality. Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
Transform your yard with custom fence and deck, where elegance meets function. Serving Martinsburg and surrounding areas for over 30 years, our expertly crafted decks and fences offer both beauty and protection. From classic woodwork to modern vinyl, experience the craftsmanship that truly elevates your space.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle with True Performance Fitness. I'm one of the owners here. True Performance Fitness as a whole, we brought this gym to the area and we wanted to bring every walk of fitness in one building. So that's exactly what we did. We have strongman, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit. We have posing rooms, a full turf, a full track outside. We even have a basketball court. We wanted everything to be under one roof. So that's just kind of the thing that we did. We also went out and we made sure that we got top of the line equipment. We also make sure that all the pads and everything are getting replaced and all the machines are being taken care of properly. That's just something we strive to do for this community. We also like to give back to the community with donations, fundraisers, and other stuff for like kids and the families around. So that's just kind of who we are as a gym, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
I understand that each client is unique and has their own real estate needs. Whether you are buying, selling, renting, or a seasoned investor, I got your back. My name is Cheryl Yates, an award-winning realtor with ERA Liberty Realty.
I've known Cheryl Yates for over 30 years now, and I've always found her to be the consummate real estate professional. On a personal level, Cheryl has handled 3 sales for us over the past 15 years or so and has done an excellent job on each and every one of them. She communicates extremely well, and you never have to worry about where you're at in the sales process.
What I like about Cheryl is she's dependable, she's on time, she's flexible, and she works hard to get the job done. We had our sales very quickly through Cheryl Yates.
Whatever your real estate needs may be, remember me. I'm the key to buying or selling your home.
Buying or selling real estate? Katra Law is the local choice for real estate closings. In fact, we were honored to be chosen as the best of the best real estate closing attorneys for 2022 by the Martinsburg Journal. With offices conveniently located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg and South George Street in Charlestown, Katra Law proudly serves the Eastern Panhandle. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, we wish all of our student athletes a safe and successful.
In the market for a new vehicle? Then look no further than CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg, all in one convenient location. We have over 350 new and used vehicles available, so you'll be sure to find exactly what you're looking for. And with CMA's Love It or Leave It promise and our lifetime powertrain warranty, you can buy with confidence. Visit us online at CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg.com and CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 22-19. The Washington Patriots are currently up over the Jefferson Cougars. We're going to take a quick moment to go over our HCS sponsors. We got Katra Law, Ameritech Tire and Auto, R&L Landscapes, Enclosures Unlimited, Big Mike's Grillin', Opeka Motors, call Jeremy Atkins, State Farm Insurance, call Jared Ferguson, Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, ERA Liberty Realty, call Cheryl Yates, Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill, Cookies and Milk Daycare. We also would like to thank Roberts Realty Group, Parsons Ford, HG's Barbecue and Soul Food Catering, Oak Trees Homes, Tara Sanders Lowe, Sampson's Properties, Moose Lounge, 948 in Charlestown, Ours Lawyer, Lewis, CPAs, Harlan J. Shoemaker and Son, Jefferson Security Blanket, AFT Jefferson. Again, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Again, here's DJ Borley coming up with the rebound. He kicks that over to Gore. Because that's going to be another foul on Jalen Allen. I believe that is going to be his second. Could it be his third? Yeah, his second foul.
Yeah, he's been a big muscle tonight for Jefferson.
Yeah, you can see, he's really helped out. Him and Tayshawn Roper have done a good job of trying to eliminate any sort of, size differential that Washington has had. As DJ Borley's shot is no good, so he's missed on his last 4 attempts. Only 4 points here tonight as Jenkins is going to be pushing the pace of the ball. He kicks it up to Roper. Roper back to Jenkins. Jenkins attacking the rim. Jenkins threw a couple with the left. The lefty lay all day, baby. Jenkins with his first bucket here in the second half. Now he is up to 13 points. Again, Chet Gore, he has 5. Keon Proctor has 6. Chris Dolman has 5. DJ Borley has 4. And Josiah King has 3. So Avery Brown kicks that into the corner. And Washington doing a great job of moving the basketball as Chet Gore gets the ball. Avery Brown's 3 is up, and that is no good. Third rebound there from DJ Borley. Second this half. As Jalen Allen now is going to be called for his third foul.
Now he's got 3.
And now you see Swanson come to the table. You got to protect the player from himself. You see Jalen just plays physical. And if he's not able to play physical, he's really kind of debilitated out there. So now you have Swanson in here. More offense, not necessarily the defensive threat. But either way, it's 22-21. Jefferson's right in this game. And we said at half, depending on how Chris Dolman would play, obviously he's out here. He warmed up to start this second half, but he's still not out here as Borley lets the 3 up, and that is no good. A couple offensive rebounds still not good. As Jakeem Drake takes the ball all the way down the court, no good. As Swanson comes in there, misses a little 10-footer. Ball is out of bounds. Keon Proctor had his foot on the line, so that will stay Jefferson basketball.
Like we talked about earlier, people missing them easy gimme bunnies.
Yeah, the easy gimme bunnies. You can't be missing those. You got to knock those shots down. As we have Swanson now up here with the basketball. He gets that over to Wallace, who just checked into the game. As Roper is now looking to attack the rim. He got the ball into Keem Drake's hand. Drake with a paint touch. That is no good. Good defense there from Washington. Almost a steal from R. Wallace. As you see Bordley does a rip through over the top. And now we see Jefferson back into that 2-3 look with Chet Gore doing a really good job at the top of the key as Josiah King's 3 is up and no good. So Washington's kind of struggling just a little bit from behind the arc here tonight, Reg.
Just a little bit, but DJ Boyd's going to get more and more aggressive trying to score that basketball.
I'm telling you right now, DJ Boydley literally has that Klay Thompson-like attitude. Like, the next shot's got to be good, right? Like, and he's going to keep thinking that. He can miss 10 in a row. He's still going to let it fly. See, Avery Brown checks out. He's 0 for 3 from 3 tonight, but I tell you what, Avery Brown could get going. He can get going quick. Ball comes into Swanson. Swanson's going to hand that off to Jenkins. Jenkins rejects the screen. Again, puts Boydley kind of in the clinic, and that is good.
In the mixer.
We got Jamari Jenkins now up to 16 points here this evening. So now Jefferson's first lead of the game, 23-22, and Jefferson's been competing with literally everybody but Spring Mills here in this section. Is a quick lead back from Keon Proctor, and we're going to have a full timeout. We're going to take a commercial break. Hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Sales and Finance Director at Opequon Motors of Martinsburg. Join myself and Home Team Sports TV as we lead the charge into the 2024-2025 high school football season, presented by the all-new GMC Hummer EV.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode, connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
Opequon Motors of Martinsburg, 838 East Moeller Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia, 25401, or visit us on the web at www.opequonmotors.com.
We are partnering with Home Team Sports to help our area high schools stream their game. And we just ask that you let our home team, myself, Jared Ferguson, the agent, Dylan Brewer, and our office manager, Yatna Almonte, help you and your home team. We have an office manager that is bilingual.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Jefferson basketball down 24-23 with 5:26 left to go in this third quarter. Barry is now bringing the ball down the floor. He's got DJ Boydley on him as Washington stayed really in that man-to-man defense all evening. Swanson kind of got away with a little travel right there. Hands it off to Barry. Barry goes to attacks the rim, and that is no good, but they will be 2 free throws with the opportunity for Barry to get on the board and for Jefferson to regain the lead.
I believe that's Boydley's second foul, too.
Yep, that is his second foul here this evening. So DJ Boydley with 2, still able to play his game. Chris Domas, we see his check back in after kind of that scary incident he had in the first half. You know, the way he went down, it looked like it could be really serious. As Barry's first bucket is in there.
Like I told you, dude, Doman's tough. Tape it up, getting right back out there. The game's too big for him.
Yeah, I looked at you like he was crazy when you said he's going to be back. And, hey, you know what? I got to give credit where credit's due. Reg knew it was up. Barry's second free throw is up, and that is no good. So we have a tie game, 24-24, true to the rivalry. Schools separated by less than 5 miles. Really love to get after it. As we see King looking to attack the rim. Offensively being a little quiet tonight, but that's spin. No good, and that is good. Oh, I thought that kind of went out on Tayshawn Roper from our view. It looked like it went off a Jefferson hand.
Yeah, you see Jefferson got the ball out quick, making sure they can't change it.
Yeah, he can't change the call right there. Jenkins going to bring the basketball back up the floor. He kicks at to Wallace, and Wallace's 3 is off, but he gets his rebound. Wallace to the rim, no good. Swanson going to kick it in to Roper. Still, great pass there from King. As Doman going to take it to the rim, no good. As you have Boydley, who kind of gets the physicality from Roper. Roper gets it up to Swanson. Swanson going to take it to the rim, and they're going to call a foul. So a lot of contact down here on this other end of the floor. And we hear the take his whistle chance. That's when you always know. A little controversial.
Just a little bit. You can see Doman couldn't get the oomph to get up there and get that layup up.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be a little closer to the center of gravity now. We have Swanson. His first free throw is up, and that is good. Swanson, has good length. He's a shooter. I expect a little bit more out of him just because I can see the potential in Swanson. But, hey, if he can get going, he can knock down some shots, man. Washington is really going to be in trouble tonight, especially not having Welty out there to kind of counteract that with his physicality and his ability to score around the rim. As Swanson's second free throw touches everything, including the inside of the rim. So now it is a 2-point lead for Jefferson. As we have a foul on Tayshawn Roper, it appears. And a lot of talking right here. Moore take his whistle chance.
Both sides.
So is that still waiting for official call on the foul? Still no official call. Yeah, it's Tayshawn Roper now. That is his third foul. But if you're Coach Van Meter, you're letting Tayshawn get off. He's using all 5. You know what I mean? Like his role out here right now is to be that football player, that bruiser. You know, make some more contact. Make sure that you don't have DJ Boardley or, you know, Chris Dolman or Josiah King all going downhill at Swanson. And there goes Kel Watkins. And are they going to call that 2 free throws? Yeah, they're going to call it on the floor. Yep, they called that on the floor. Anytime I see the ball touch the net, I know if I was playing, I'm saying I was going up. And I might have not been going up, but I'm trying to sell myself.
You got to, especially in high school, no continuation.
Yeah, I mean, if you act like right then and there, if I hear the whistle, I'm going up with it, especially being right there by the rim. Either way, Washington basketball. As Avery Brown gets the ball here in the corner, he kicks that over to Boardley. Boardley with Jenkins on him. Jenkins doing a great job beating to the spot. Is Boardley going to try to look to get around him? Is that going to be a charge? It is. Oh, no, we have 2 conflicted calls. The official underneath the basket with the obviously better call called that a block. The far side official said it was a charge. He had the hand behind his head. He played it all so well, Reg. He just dropped the hand and just let it happen, and nobody said a word.
Exactly. Usually they get together and talk about it, but.
And there we go. Boardley knocks down a shot. 1-point game now.
And he's finally seeing one and get to the charity strike, getting some easy buckets.
And last year, ladies and gentlemen, DJ Boardley used to shoot 3s for free throws. That second one is good. This year, scooted up a little bit, still not onto the free throw line per se, but he shoots from about 2 to 3 feet back, and I love it.
A little Nick Van Axel action.
Yeah, man, it just makes him comfortable. Jenkins looks to take it to the rim, gets that over to Keem Drake. Drake been real quiet here this evening. Gives it over back to Jenkins, back to Barry. Barry's going to attack the rim. Loses the ball, jumps back on it, stays there basketball, jump ball, and that will be Washington basketball. And, man, both these teams, I got to love it. Every time I see a loose basketball, I'm seeing at least one player from each team dive on that. And that's just the culture of the EPAC, Reg.
Oh, absolutely. Both teams want it bad, bragging rights.
I mean, think about it. Jefferson lost twice last year, still made it to the state tournament, but I know that's still a sour taste, kind of, especially in Jamari Jenkins' mouth. I mean, he only has one more guaranteed matchup with Washington, and you know he hates to lose to them more than any other team in this EPAC. Swanson guarding up on Proctor. Proctor has really great footwork inside. You got to stay down on him as Jenkins gets a hand on the ball. DJ Boardley. King stuck in the corners. Proctor's going to get the ball at the top of the key. The 3 is up and no good. Good rebound there from Keem Drake. Drake's going to push the basketball now. So we have a tie game, 3:04, West Virginia area code left to go in the game. As Drake's going to take the ball, and that is going to be an and 1. So opportunity for 3 the old-fashioned way to Keem Drake. Said he had kind of a quiet first half. He must have heard me. Ready to get after it. Now opportunity to extend his lead back up to 3, Reg.
And that's what we talked about earlier, too, Drew. Attacking the basket, there's nobody under to block the shot.
And it looks like we're having another sub as Keon Proctor is checking out for Chet Gore. So you had Jaquel Watkins, Avery Brown, Chet Gore, DJ Boardley, and Josiah King in the game. You could just see Chris Dolman just a little hobbled out there. You know, he's definitely still a fantastic player, but just his verticality kind of has suffered a little bit. His Boardley dribbles kind of in the track. Great way to step through. Gets the ball underneath the Watkins. Great pass to Avery Brown. Great sequence right there. That kind of looked like the Spurs asked for Tim Duncan, Manu, and Tony Parker back in the day. I love watching that right there.
Absolutely. And then what happened was passing out that trap real quick. Somebody wide open.
Swanson lets the 3 fly. That is good. So bang, 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 bang. They keep going back and forth. 31-28. The home team currently in the lead.
I would love to see one more action for Swanson.
Man, you just gotta love these basketball games right here, man. You can tell we're getting through midway through February. March is just around the corner. Both these teams still have dreams to go to the state tournament. We'll see what happens. As King, he's going to drive to the rim. Going to call a foul there on the floor. Still will retain Washington basketball. So that was on Braden Swanson. That is his first foul here this evening.
Like Jefferson's in the bonus, Drew.
And, man, for the rest of the way, you still have 2:09 left to go. I mean, that's an opportunity for 4 or 5 more possessions. You should at least get another 4 free throws when you look at it like that. As King, his first free throw is up, and that is good. So King now up to 7 points. So really kind of still a low-scoring game from both sides. I think the first team to get to 50 will win this game. As King's second free throw is up, and that is good. So,
especially when two teams like to put a lot of points up and run and gun.
And Washington's kind of, they struggled with the Hedgesville team last week. It kind of really benefited them. They won that game not playing their best, and Washington's just going through that stretch through the season right now. They're a terrific team, really talented. You just cannot get bored with success.
Oh, absolutely not.
As Swanson's going to attack the rim. And that shot is good. So Braden Swanson having a tremendous third quarter. He's had 7 points here, 9 points for the game. Swanson really playing incredible. Ever since really that Spring Mills game where he had 3 threes in the first half, Braden Swanson has really found himself some minutes. It's a great step through there from Josiah King. Didn't get the bucket to fall, but we'll get an opportunity for 2 free throws. So 1:31 left to go, 33-30. And we really started this energy, the electricity here, Reg. I know you can't really feel this at home, but, man, I tell you what, you can start feeling this place starting to get fired up. This fourth quarter is going to be electric.
Oh, yeah, like I said, both student sections hadn't sat down yet.
Yeah, now that we've had to be peeking over the top of them. We got a couple tall guys in front of us that are standing up. I'm on my tippy toes out here. I see Reg stuck with the laptop in his hand. I'm like, man, we're not down bad. We're enjoying some basketball, but there's some obstacles in the way, Reg. As the second free throw is up, and no good. Ooh. And they're going to call a foul there on the floor, and that's going to be 2 more free throws for Washington. So opportunity.
Get some buckets while the clock ain't even running.
So number 14 checking in the game, Ben Hale. Opportunity to score his first points of the evening. Hale's first shot is up, and no good. Hits back iron at the rim.
I didn't really see what happened there. I just saw him on the ground.
Yeah, they said it was a foul on the box out attempt. A little too physical. As Hale's second free throw is up, and that one is good. So Hale finds himself on the scorecard. 33-32 ball game. As we have a timeout, let's see if it's it's just a 30-second timeout. So we're just going to stick right here, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously 33-32. Oh, just over a minute left to go. Hey, Reg, how do you feel for both sides moving forward as we get closer to this fourth quarter?
Like I said, Washington's got to get DJ Borley involved. He got to get some shots. And Jefferson, keep feeding Swanson.
Yeah, you got to feed Swanson. Swanson scored 7 out of the last 9 points for Jefferson. Really giving Jenkins, a solid option as we move closer and closer to March. I personally see Braden Swanson is somebody nobody's really looking at right now, but the way the lefty's letting it fly and his ability to finish around the rim, too, if defensively, if he could be serviceable, he really makes his Jefferson team dangerous, Reg.
Oh, absolutely.
As we have Dikeem Drake getting the ball in. So now the Jefferson lineup, Dikeem Drake, Amari Jenkins, Braden Swanson, Caden Parrish, and Mara Wallace for Washington. You have Ben Hale, DJ Bordley, Josiah King, Jaquel Watkins, and downtown Avery Brown. As Jenkins gets the ball in the corner to Swanson. Swanson looking to drive, gets cut off right there. Back to Mara Wallace. Wallace has the ball out to the corner. Jenkins trying to get open. Swanson takes to the rim. Good little drop off, but they're going to call a foul right there. So now, still Washington not in the bonus. The next foul for Washington, though, will result in Jefferson shooting free throws the rest of this third quarter.
Looks like Washington was sitting back in the zone there as well, Drew.
Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to get score updates right now. The service out here is not the greatest, but at halftime, Hedgesville has a lead 16-8 at Martinsburg, or at Hedgesville, excuse me. So right now, that's the only score update that we have. Hedgesville up at halftime, 16-8. Coach Kelly Church always finds a way to compete. As Cam Boone lets the three fly, and that is no good. Even though it touched almost everything and almost went in, still wouldn't have counted. So 33-32 game, 42.7 seconds left to go in this half.
And that's what Boone was in there to do. Shoot the three. A little offense, defense going on.
As we have King bringing the basketball down, defended by Mar Wallace. Wallace really playing tough perimeter defense tonight, has been doing really well out there. As Avery Brown's going to let the three fly. Is that good? And that is no good. Jaquel Watkins tips that over to Jenkins. Jenkins is going to push the pace. Gets it up to Wallace. Wallace is going to get the layup to fall. No. Rebounded it from King. Getting real chippy. Now King's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Opportunity to take the lead or tie the game.
Got to make these layups, man.
Man, we're seeing, Jefferson, how many layups do you think they have missed tonight, Reg? I've at least counted 6, but that's just, an approximate number.
Every point matters in games like this.
It truly does. You see this game is going to come down to at least 1 or 2 possession game. I know it's just a rivalry. You throw the records out the book. Obviously, Jefferson 6-8. They should be 8-6, but 2 forfeitures, has caused them kind of to be now on the doormat of the EPAC. As we have Barry and Boone checking back into the game.
So look for a little more offense right here.
Yeah, but we see Dakeem Drake. He now has 3 personal fouls, so he might sit to start the fourth quarter a little bit. As King's free throw is no good. He is now at 8 points. As Jenkins is probably just going to take the last shot. 33-32. As you see, King just missed 2 free throws right there.
Uncommon for him as well, too.
Yeah, that's almost gimmies right there, and just did not knock him down. As Mar Wallace is going to let the deep 3 fly, and that is good.
Net.
Bang! Hasn't really hit anything all evening, but knocks down a huge 3 to give the Cougars a 36-32 lead going into the fourth quarter. We're going to hear a word from our sponsors. Thank you for watching Home Team Sports TV.
To help our area high schools stream their game. And we just ask that you let our home team, myself, Jared Ferguson, the agent, Dylan Brewer, and our office manager, Yatna Almonte, help you and your home team. We have an office manager that is bilingual.
También hablamos español. Puedes llamarnos para una cotización gratis.
We're also a proud sponsor of the Berkeley County Youth Flag Football League. Jared Ferguson State Farm. Protect your life.
Looking for better insurance coverage at a better rate, but you haven't been able to reach an actual person? Goosehead Insurance will help. Neil Powell is committed to helping you and the community get great coverage from a local agent who will answer your call. In Martinsburg, call Neil Powell Goosehead Insurance at 304-707-3549. He will customize a policy based on your needs. Call Neil Powell at Goosehead Insurance today, 304-707-3549.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Cougars currently have a 36-32 lead here at the start of the fourth quarter as Mar Wallace hit about a 27-foot 3 there at the end of the third period to give Jefferson a 4-point lead. And Jefferson's done a tremendous job on, we said that Chris Dolman, Josiah King, and DJ Boydley, those 3 are going to dictate how Washington plays. Chris Dolman has 5, Josiah King has 8, and DJ Boydley has 6.
And interesting, DJ Boydley doesn't come out to start the quarter.
As we see, you got King bringing up the basketball. Lefty, yeah, he has 8 points tonight, but offensively, probably not one of his best games of the year. Still doing a great job of getting all of his teammates involved. As Keon Proctor kicks it out the corner, King's going to let that 3 fly, and that is good. King now in double figures with 11. Josiah King, huge game tonight. Maybe not offensively the best game of his career, but he has done the little things that really help Washington stick around. As Jenkins has the ball. He kicks that over. That is no good.
I like to see Jenkins get back to being aggressive as well.
Yeah, he's been really passive this second half. You saw that first half, he had 13 points, and he only has 15 right now. So we'll see. He needs to have another effort like he had in that third quarter against Martinsburg where he had that 19-point burst. And there's Mar Wallace with the basketball. He's going to bring the ball up the floor. Looking to check height. Wallace's shot is up, no good. Rebounded there from Allen. Allen had 3 fouls, so sat a lot of that third quarter. Kicks it out to Swanson. Swanson's got to let that one fly.
Oh, absolutely, man.
And Tayshawn Roper kicks that out.
Out there for.
They have that 1-point lead now, just underneath 7 minutes. This game's turned into a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. as Jenkins looks to spin. Nobody's there. Back to Jalen Allen. Great cut there from Roper. Roper's got to finish that around the rim, though. No good. As King is going to push the pace, and now Jalen Allen picking up his 4th foul.
You don't want to foul way back there, man.
4 fouls early in the 4th quarter, so it's decision time. 4.
Gotta let him ride it out.
Yeah, I think at this point, hey, you just gotta trust. You gotta say, Jalen, you cannot foul right here. I mean, we need you. Your physicality is huge, but he's definitely going to be in a limited role.
If you're going to foul, don't make that foul.
As King with the basketball looking to attack the corner on Wallace, who gets downhill, and that is no good. Good rebound there from Tayshawn Roper. As Jenkins is looking to push. Jenkins kicks that out to Swanson. Swanson lets the 3 fly. That is good. 39-35. Jefferson. Braden Swanson up to 9 points. Another terrific game. 2 threes. A 3 the old-fashioned way. I mean, Swanson's having a terrific game as Avery Brown lets it fly, and that is good. Back-to-back bang-bangs.
Right back at you.
Hey, you got to love it, man. Hey, 1-point game. We're just now in these 6 minutes. 39-38. Remember, I said to start the second half, as Jenkins lets that 3 fly, man, the roof would have came off. He made that, and that is almost saved there from Jenkins. Great hustle. And this is just a master class of just effort out here, ladies and gentlemen. You feel, man, the energy's starting to pick up. 5:48 left. And clock's just starting to tick away. 3-on-3 action right now. You got Wallace on King. And King's got a couple of good shots here in the second half. He's doing a great job keeping on his hip. Loses a little bit of footing right there. Might be a wet spot. As Borley loses the basketball, too. Nearly goes out of bounds. As DJ Borley looking to attack. Gets the ball stripping away for Jamari Jenkins. And Coach Miller is not a fan of that. As Jamari kicks that in the corner. Tayshawn Roper. Roper lets it fly.
I'm about to say, what?
You know what? I respect Tay's going to let that fly. As we see 2 men on the basketball. And we're going to have a foul right here. See who that's on. And DJ Borley kind of just reckless with the basketball a little bit right there. He's a tremendous player and makes a lot of great plays. But right then, I think that's one of those times as a senior, you got to bring that ball out. Hey, let's settle the guys down. Take it easy.
Trying to score.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to get a bucket. I love it. But, man, there's so many better ways to get to do basketball. As Swanson hands it off to Jenkins. And Swanson hits the pop. And, good deflection. Or that's a wide-open 3. As Wallace lets another deep 3 fly. That is no good. Samar Wallace 1 for 6 from 3 this evening. A big 3, though, going into the 4th quarter. Definitely not scared to let it fly. Jefferson's is shooting a lot of 3s here tonight, Reg. As King gets that over to Proctor. Proctor's 3 is up, and that is good. Keon Proctor, 41-39. 4:48 left to go.
That's the difference. You missing them, they making them.
As we have Jenkins now. We'll see if he can retaliate. Jenkins up to 19. Jenkins looking to get to the rim. Kicks out in the corner. Wallace pump fakes. Gets the shot up, and that is good. Tie game. 4:32 left to go. 41-41. You see Josiah King kind of just a little gas right there. Been a very up and down pace in this second half. For Jefferson, only scoring 3 points in that first quarter. They scored 38 over the last 2 and some change. It's incredible. Josiah King does a great job maneuvering his body. Just doesn't get it to fall. As Tayshawn Roper is going to push it. He's going to get that over to Swanson. Swanson's going to get it back to Jenkins. So 4 minutes left to go. Halfway through the 4th quarter, Reg.
Like you said, King might be a little gassed.
They've been asking him to do a lot, with Chris Dolman really not have playing but 2 minutes here in the second half. As Wallace kicks that back out to Jenkins, and that might be crucial for Washington to win. But this is a mark of a good team. If Washington can come out and win this game and finish this off, it'll be a testament of what type of team they have. As Jenkins looking to drive, he gets that over to Roper, and man, Jefferson has all day. If I'm them, it has to be a layup or a wide open 3. It has to be. Eventually, if you keep playing long enough, you'll get your shot. As Jenkins up and at him at the bucket. So 21 points for Jamari Jenkins.
Put him in the mixer.
3:16 left to go as DJ Borley is going to attack the rim, and that is a foul on the floor. DJ Borley so explosive, though. Like I said, you can just see, as you say, man, he's trying to score. That turnover he had 2 possessions ago, still not scared, fearless, just getting downhill and attacking the rim. So that is Mar Wallace's 3rd foul. And Tayshawn Roper is also checking out of the game. We have Dakeem Drake with 3 fouls as well, with Cam Parrish and Braylon Berry. And there's definitely a lot of contact right there. As Avery Brown's going to let it fly. No good. But Jaquel Watkins right there, waiting underneath. Tie game, 3 minutes left to go. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to go nowhere. This is the place you want to be. 43-43. And Jenkins gets to the rim, and that is good. Da-da-da, da-da-da. What a play from Jamari Jenkins. 2:45 left to go. Jefferson holds a slim 2-point lead. As Watkins sets the screen for King.
Can't get lost in all the ball screens.
You see Watkins trying to push Jenkins below the block. As King is going to drive to the rim. That shot is up. No good, but opportunity for 2 free throws to tie this game. So 2:31 left to go. Each side has a full and a 30 left. And I think Jefferson is going to, nope, it looked like Coach Van Meer was possibly trying to get a timeout after this next free throw. But big free throws for Josiah King, usually automatic, over 80% free throw shooter, has missed 3 free throws here this evening. As that free throw is good, 45-44. And we have Hale back in the game. Ben Hale playing really extended minutes here as Parrish is checked out of the game. So we have Jenkins and Allen with 4 fouls, Swanson with 3. And the second free throw is up and good, 2:31 left to go. And we'll see if it's a full. And we had the We Can't Hear You chants. We love it. Is it a full timeout?
Yep.
It's a Washington full timeout. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. Hear a word from our sponsors. Thank you for watching Home Team Sports TV.
We have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. About 20 seconds left to go in this timeout. 45-45 ball game. Now we're 2:30 left to go in this fourth quarter. And Reg, over this next, 150 seconds, what's going to go on? I mean, this has been an action-packed second half. Like I said, Jefferson had 3 points the whole first quarter. They now have 43. So over the last 3 quarters, they've been put on an offensive clinic, especially led by Jamari Jenkins, who now has 21 points here on the evening.
Oh, yeah, like you said, offensive clinic. 3 points in the first quarter was unheard of for Jefferson.
And then, like you said, Jefferson's had some walls this year where, they really haven't had the offensive ability. And then they go through times where it's like Swanson's knocking down shots, Jalen Allen's knocking down shots, Barry's playing phenomenal, Team Drake's playing phenomenal. They just got to all put it together. They have 2 wins that were forfeited, but to get their first win in EPAC play would be huge tonight, especially against a team that's currently fighting for the second place in the conference. And for Washington, they really can't afford to lose this game. They lose this game, this makes them now start fighting for that 3rd spot, along with Hedgesville and Musselman. As Jenkins lets the 3 fly, and that is good. Jamari Jenkins up to 24 points, 48-45, 152 left to go in this game. And we're going to stay right here. 48-45 again. Jamari Jenkins up to 24 like he's Kobe. I tell you what, he's had a phenomenal game. And his last 10 quarters that this man has played, he has definitely looked like the best point guard in the state, Reg.
Oh, absolutely. He's finally settling in, long off season, the coaching changing and all that. But now he's getting back to himself.
Yeah, he's definitely gotten back to himself. You can see just how healthy he is. Last year was really a struggle with him health-wise. I don't think he was ever fully 100%. You can see now he came into the season, obviously football beat him up a little bit, but you can see now really in the best shape probably of his career, getting after it. And Jamari Jenkins, man, 24 points. He has half of Jefferson's points out here. Swanson with 9. So them 2 right there have single-handedly really carried Jefferson here this evening. And Washington, without Chris Dolman here in the second half, has made things extremely difficult, but still, right in the ball game, opportunity to win this game and really still control their own destiny to get that 2 seed in that bye.
Oh, absolutely, but I can see Washington coming out right here. Ball in Josiah King's hands, high ball screen.
And now we have the 2 back into the game. We have Dolman, King, Watkins, and Bortley lets that three fly. No good.
Can't lose Bortley in this situation.
Yeah, Bortley will knock that shit down. He would knock it down, man. He would knock it down.
Definitely knock that shot down.
And Bortley with the basketball. He kicks that over to King. Avery Brown. The Watkins back to King. King's going to let that shot fly. And that is good. So 1 point game. 1:15 left to go in this ball game, man. It's just been electric in here all evening. You hear the defense chants over here in this section. You got Jefferson all the way in the far section. Last minute of the game, Jefferson has the lead, and they'll be content. They don't even have to take another shot. They're going to have to. Washington's going to be forced to foul. And Jenkins lets that shot go up, and no good. Not a good foul. Jalen Allen.
Again.
Now just fouls out of the game. And now Jefferson's just one foul away from being in the bonus. So against Martinsburg on Tuesday, held a late lead all the way to about 2 minutes left to go in the game. And then all of a sudden, Martinsburg just steamed back. Keyshawn Cheek had 34 points as well. So it was just a phenomenal game from those two sides. He had 29. He had 29 and 9, I believe.
You got to be more aware of what's going on.
Yeah. I just tell you what, this has been a phenomenal game. Definitely tell these two rivals, neither side wants to lose this game. And, really late into the year, you expect, hey, you're going to play an EPAC team, January. Man, we're halfway through February, and these teams are just now meeting for the first time. But the good side of that, they'll play again here in 2 weeks at Washington. And we'll be sure to be covering that one as well, as this is a matchup we always want to cover. One of my favorite games to cover all year, man. Both games last year were like you said, DJ Bortley had phenomenal games. Braylon Berry was absolutely phenomenal for Patriots last year. 48-47, Washington with the basketball. Really good at these late game executions. And Coach Miller feels comfortable with his guys. Obviously not having Chris Dolman out there kind of make things a little bit difficult. As Jefferson doing a great job defensively. Now we're underneath 25 seconds left to go.
Matchup you want.
And great backdoor climb by Proctor. He misses the free throw. He misses the layup, and that's a jump ball. And that is going to stay Washington basketball. 17.2 seconds left to go. And you see this place jumping like Jordan. And it's going to take another timeout. So ladies and gentlemen, the last 2 minutes of a basketball game, he might be here for an hour, he might be here for 15 minutes. We don't know. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. Hear a word from our sponsors. Thank you for watching Home Team Sports TV.
2 locations conveniently located in Kearneysville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
Win 48-47 game, 17 seconds left to go. And the player of the game's a two-man race right now. Josiah King for Washington, Jamari Jenkins for Jefferson. Whoever wins will get that opportunity to be the home team sports player of the game. As DJ Bortley collects it, 15 seconds left to go. As Bortley, you got to realize, all Washington can get to the free throw line is continue to attack the rim. A lot of contact, and boom, there it is. And Josiah King, a home team sports player of the game candidate, 80% free throw shooter, opportunity to at least tie or possibly take the lead. And Washington did a great job right there, Reg, just applying pressure to that rim. Making Jefferson, who's really had trouble guarding the paint all night. So Washington with a chance. This place is going nuts. First free throw is off and no good. Still, chance to tie the game. So Josiah King with 4 missed free throws tonight. Wouldn't be surprised to see the kid in the gym shooting 100 free throws tonight.
Got to rebound if you're Jefferson.
Yeah, I said don't expect this to be a make. I mean, he could miss this. I've lost on this before. Second free throw is up and good. And we're going to have a timeout, and we are going to have a timeout. Washington, we're going to stay right here. Washington's taking I think they only have a 30 left. And it looks like they're still asking. Full timeout. So 1 minute. Last possession. 48-48. Might be the second Friday in a row where there's overtime on Home Team Sports TV. We can't complain about free basketball now, Rich.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah, last week we had a thriller, Hedgesville versus Washington. Washington won in overtime. And, hey, if Jefferson doesn't score right here, you're going to get Jenkins. Jenkins is going to take this last shot. Or here's my wild card, Braden Swanson sitting in the corner. What did Peter Griffin say? Call a three. Don't be surprised, ladies and gentlemen. All eyes are going to be on Jamari Jenkins right here. The way that Swanson's been playing offensively this game, I'm giving him a chance too. If he's open in the corner and his man is going to be sagging aside trying to help guard the rim, just giving a little vision of what I think Coach Van Meter is going to try to draw up here. I believe there's how much time left? 8 seconds left. So you have plenty of time to get a great shot right here. But if you're Jefferson, you want to make this kind of a quick hitter. You want to score maybe 4 or 5 seconds. Washington has no timeouts left. I know they do. They have 1:30. But you got to realize, high school basketball in the EPAC, there is no advancement timeout. So if Jefferson scores with, let's 3 seconds left to go, Washington will have to inbound from underneath the rim. So you have all four, got everybody out there right now could shoot. Cam Boone, Braden Swanson, as Jenkins got the ball 7, 6, and we have a foul right here. And Washington has 3 fouls to give, so takes off about a second and a half, gets a quick foul, doesn't allow Jenkins to get going. Again, that's why I said you might want to have that quick hitter. Again, Washington still has 2 more fouls to play with, so they might take a couple more seconds off and get a foul. Watch right here, foul. Told you, they're going to keep fouling. 4.4 seconds left. So now 4 seconds have came off the clock, and now it limits what you're going to do offensively. And I think if you're Jefferson, you might want to take a timeout after this next foul. And they're going to continue to do the same play. So Washington still has 1 foul to give, but this is where it gets tricky. If you try to throw the ball, at the rim right here, you're going to have a lot of room. You see nobody's back there looking at the rim. Jamari's going to let the 40-footer fly. No good. And we have free basketball, ladies and gentlemen. 48-48. We're going to overtime. And we're going to take a quick commercial break. Hear a word from our sponsors. Thanks for watching Home Team Sports TV.
Hey, I'm Jeremiah.
And I'm Braden, and we are Brothers Bin Blasting, your bin blasting all-stars.
A unique sanitizing service begins right after your local trash collection. With a scheduled pickup time and location, we arrive promptly to clean your bins on the spot.
Our advanced 360-degree cleaning heads and pressurized water heated to over 200 degrees ensures a powerful blast blasting away 99% of all germs and bacteria. Visit our website at brosbinblasting.com and use code GETBLASTED to receive 50% off your first cleaning.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got overtime basketball. 4 minutes on the clock. The first meeting of the season. Second meeting will be in 2 weeks. Jefferson got swept last year from Washington. So Jamari Jenkins really wants to win this game as Jefferson wins the tip. See Jenkins kicks it out the corner. Swanson, 3 is up, and that is no good. And that will be Washington basketball. Mar Wallace almost pulled that down inbounds, just stepped out.
Grab the ball.
Yeah, at this time of the game, you got to have strong hands right here. As Boyd gets the ball, Boyd's going to bring it up. He's got Mar Wallace on him. Interesting note, Jalen Allen fouled out. And that is going to be on the floor. And that is going to be on Mar Wallace.
And Drew, you got to be player strength. You know Borley wants to go to the right.
Every time. He's dribbling to his right hand.
And Josiah King wants to go left.
But Josiah's more. It's more deceptive. Yeah, he will attack downhill with the right hand. But I have not seen DJ Boardley. I've seen him finish with his left hand a couple times, but I have not seen him finish above the rim with his left hand. As Boardley on a little unorthodox free throw. First free throw is up, and that is good. So Boardley now up to 9 points.
Shot that with confidence too. No foul through.
Washington back in the league. So we've had 9 lead changes here this evening. 9. Incredible as Boardley's second free throw is up, and that is good. Cash money, baby. 50-48. I said the first team to 50 would win this game.
Yes, you did. Here we are.
So Washington has hit that mark. Let's see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Braden Swanson with the basketball. Gets it over to Tayshawn Roper. Dakeem Drake with the basketball looking to attack the rim. Back to Swanson. Turnover there from Jefferson. As we got Josiah King getting downhill, finishes with the left hand. Again,
good move.
Gets it up to Swanson, and that's going to be a turnover for Jefferson. Starting to come apart at the seams.
Once again, another game.
Yeah, 52-48. Washington with the basketball, 3:06 left to go. We're going to stay right here. It is a full timeout. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know we're sorry to keep you on a Friday night. It's almost 9 o'clock. My wife's expecting me home soon, Reg, but she's got to understand. I'm watching me some basketball right here. This is quality hoops. A great rivalry. I mean, school this rivalry's only been around for about 15 years now, Reg. So when you look at that, the way that this is built up, the athletes that have came out from both of these schools, and in Washington's short history, I know everybody sees Spring Mills as the new school, but for the longest time, it was Washington who was the new school around in the area.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I said when I was in school, Washington wasn't around, so you can imagine all the talent that Jefferson had in one school fighting for playing time.
That's why you look at, imagine if Jefferson had Jamari Jenkins, DJ Boardley, Josiah King, Chris Dolman, and Chet Gore. That's your starting five right there. I mean, that's 100% solidified competing with at least the Spring Mills team, in my view. I mean, those are 5 guys that play pretty well. Obviously, there's star players, and you got to deal with what comes with that. But nonetheless, there was a time where all these athletes would have been going to the same school. So 3:05 left to go in this ball game. 52-38, Washington currently in the lead. It's King with the basketball. Tayshawn Roper doing a great job of heating him up, trying to stay on that left hip. But you see King determined sometimes to get back to that left hand. He's going to spin his way. Little jumper, no good.
Got a rip.
Jump basketball. And that is going to stay Washington basketball.
When we teach the young kids, you got to rip.
You got to rip, man. You really got to rip through. You see King going to throw the ball in.
Got to rip. Shout out Coach Dwayne Holmes for that.
As we got Boardley underneath the rim. Layup is good. So now we have a 6-point lead. 2:44 left to go in this overtime period. Swanson with the basketball. He gets that over to Barry. Barry back to Jenkins. Jenkins kicks that over to Drake. Drake looking to attack. Spin move goes to the left, no good, but 2 free throws, 2:27 left to go in this game. 6-point lead from Washington right now. So Jefferson definitely needs this bucket right here.
And that's something they stopped doing late in the fourth, too. Maybe getting tired. They stopped attacking the rim.
Drake's first free throw touches the front of the rim. We have Parrish checking in for Swanson. Probably a little offensive defense that we're going to see right here with Swanson come off the floor with Parrish. Second free throw is no good. 2 big misses. So now King with the basketball. With Jenkins on him. And man, this crowd's kind of stunned right now. Had a 3-point lead, just a minute left to go. And now down 6, clinging to hope. With 2 minutes left to go in this overtime period. Is DJ Boardley underneath the rim having a great offensive period right here. Going to get an opportunity for 2 free throws now. DJ Boardley, I know we said Josiah King would be the player of the game, but the way he's played this overtime period, looking to make his 56 points, we might have to reconsider. And Reggie looking at me like I'm the craziest man alive. But DJ Boardley, man, he's got all but 2 points here in this overtime period for Washington. First free throw is up, and that is good. But, I mean, you do got to give credit to both, King and Boardley. I think they came out here, and obviously not having Dolman, that's a lot more responsibility put on their shoulders. And Avery Brown really came in, knocked down a couple threes. Keon Proctor had a great second half. First half, he had a couple buckets, too. You see the Washington Roll guys really have stepped up on the road. So now a 7-point game, 2:04 left to go. Abby Swanson is checking back in for Parrish. He gets the ball up to Jenkins, and Jenkins is going to look to push. Surprised he did not try to maybe get to the rim right there. As Barry goes to the rim, layup, no good. As now you have King looking to push the pace. Kicks it out the corner to Proctor, back to Watkins. Kicks it up to King, and now with 1:44 left to go, another layup opportunity. That is no good. And now Washington, they can feel it, man.
And that's a frustration foul from Barry. Wanted to call down there, taking the game a little too personal. Got to stick to what you know, man.
Yeah, and Jefferson, man, 2 straight games, 2 late leads with just a minute or so left to go in the game. It's very tough, but, I know there's no such thing as moral victories, Reg, and if they don't somehow come out on top. And again, Josiah King with 5 missed free throws here, so King could easily be up 22 points. Stuck at 16 because of 5 missed free throws. And that one is good. So 9-point game. We have Cam Boone checking into the game now.
Jefferson's just got to score, man. Get back to going to the rim. Don't stop.
The Boone gets the ball in. He gets it over to Jenkins. Jefferson needs a bucket and needed it in a hurry. Down by 8. As Jenkins' 3 is up and no good. Gets it over to King. And with 1:30 left to go in this ball game, Jefferson really running out of time as there's a steal right there. Gets it up to Jenkins. Jenkins with the layup. That is good. So 2-possession game. 1:10 left to go. 1:17, excuse me. Another timeout here on the floor. And it's a full timeout, so we're going to take a quick commercial break. Hear a word from our sponsors. Thanks for watching Home Team Sports TV.
And healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
Transform your yard with custom fence and deck, where elegance meets function. Serving Martinsburg and surrounding areas for over 30 years, our expertly crafted decks and fences offer both beauty and protection. From classic woodwork to modern vinyl, experience the craftsmanship that truly elevates your space.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Score is currently 56-50 with 1:17 left to go in this overtime period. So, Reg, very interesting game, obviously. 2 teams that really came to battle. Jamari Jenkins, 24 points. Josiah King, he's got 17. Tremendous ball game from both sides. You had Dakeem Drake, had a really couple good quarters. Braden Swanson has played extremely well, too. And now Jefferson just needs some stops now. There's still enough time. And now with a steal right there, that is going to be a jump basketball. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Or is it a jump ball? Sorry, again, we have some tall people in front of us, so it's hard to see every call. Are they getting another timeout? Yep. They're taking a timeout, and it's a full, but we're just going to stay here, ladies and gentlemen. We gave you all enough commercials tonight. Let's just stick here with the plan. There's only one timeout left, so only one more possible stoppage if it's not out of bounds, and that is for Jefferson.
Did they give Washington the timeout?
They gave him a full. As you see it ticking right now, 59-58.
Man, I thought both players had the ball.
Yeah, Jefferson has, I guess because it was a dead ball stoppage, Keon Proctor has a cramp, it appears, as you see Hey, you play 5 quarters of basketball, especially the way how physical this game has been, and the amount of mileage those kids have probably put on their body this game. I mean, I'll tell you what, this has been – it's not the funnest game I've ever done because I've done a lot of fun games, but this game right here ranks up there with just the atmosphere and energy, especially for not being, a regional or a sectional game.
Oh, absolutely.
The Keon Proctor's all good. Got 20 seconds left to go in this timeout. Again, one more timeout left for Jefferson. We're not going to make you guys sit through any more possible, commercials. That's cruel and unusual punishment. So we'll keep you all here. 1:10 left to go. 56-50 game. Again, if Washington wins, got to be the Josiah King player of the game. 17 points and approximately 6 rebounds, 7 assists, something like that. He's been very impactful on the defensive side of the ball, too. A couple steals. As we have Boydley in the game. And remind you, Washington has not had Chris Dolman essentially since about 4 minutes left to go in the second period. And Boydley now with the basketball. Now we're underneath the minute left to go. And Jefferson is going to be forced to foul
here shortly. Fouling here soon.
And I don't want to foul those two, though. And Avery Brown around the rim. Oh, misses the layup. King gets the rebound, and there's a foul right there. And, man, Washington just got a break right there.
But look who's around the rim to get the rebound, Josiah King.
And, again, that's why he is the home team sports player of the game. Making these free throws will essentially seal the game. Looking for opportunity to get points number 18 and 19 here this evening. Looks like some sweat might be on the basketball. So 42 seconds left to go. If King just makes one of these, it's essentially ball game. So King's first free throw is up, and it is good. So now a 3-possession game just underneath, 45 seconds left to go. If Jefferson has to score here in a hurry. Reggie Miller has to get into a Jefferson Cougars uniform quickly. And maybe that's in the form of Cam Boone as he just checks in the game for Vay Gidney.
Miller, T-Mac.
As Jenkins has the ball in the game. And T-Mac, that 13 and 30 still incredible. As Jenkins' 3 is up. And no good. And that gets over to Proctor. Swat away, 26 seconds left to go, 58-50. And Vay Gidney checking back in the game for Cam Boone. Proctor looking to get the ball in, gets that over to Avery Brown, who gets fouled over there in the corner. Now we're getting an opportunity for 2 more as we see some of these fans starting to file out of here, looking to beat the rush out of the stadium.
About to hit Sheets.
That don't sound too bad right now. What's your go-to order from Sheets, Reg?
Probably a steak and cheese, my guy.
Steak and cheese, man. I'll tell you what, I get them 2 glizzies, ketchup, mustard, pretzel bun. Religiously. And that first shot from Avery Brown is no good. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. You get a free quarter of basketball, you hear random things and random facts about me. And Avery Brown's second free throw is no good. And Josiah King, fittingly, gets a rebound, turns it over. Here comes Dakeem Drake. Does a Euro, and no good.
Smoked it.
And here goes Avery Brown. Gives it to DJ Boydley. Boydley uses the left hand and finishes. 60-50. Washington winning this overtime period. 60-52. Your home team sports player of the game, Josiah King. 19 points, about 7 assists, 7 rebounds. Did a terrific job. You guys stick right with us. We're going to hear a word from the home team sports player of the game, Josiah King. Ask him about what he feels about the direction of this, not necessarily a resounding win, but a tremendous win. Anytime you get a W on the road against a cross-county rival is tremendous, as we see Coach Van Meter now about to shake, his best friend, his man, the man groom at his wedding, Coach Miller. And you see that was a good hug right there, quick. And we're going to go to a quick commercial break. Here, a word from our sponsors. Thank you for watching Home Team Sports TV.
area, and we wanted to bring every walk of fitness in one building. So that's exactly what we did. You know, we have strongman, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit. We have posing rooms, a full turf, a full track outside. We even have a basketball court. We wanted everything to be under one roof. So that's just kind of the thing that we did. We also went out and we made sure that we got top of the line equipment. We also make sure that all the pads and everything are getting replaced and all the machines are being taken care of properly. That's just something we strive to do for this community. We also like to give back to the community with donations, fundraisers, and other stuff for like kids and the families around. So that's just kind of who we are as a gym, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 15 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house. We have arcade games, including the world's largest Pac-Man, 2 pool tables, and more, serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week, and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
And welcome back to Home Team Sports TV. I'm your host, Drew Pitzer, joined by the Home Team Sports Player of the Game, Josiah King. He had 19 points tonight, a huge game, coming back and winning the 60-52 in overtime. Josiah, how was that game for you, man?
Pretty emotional, I guess you would say, because, you know, I grew up around this place, so I know a lot of people here, a lot of noise, a lot of people I went to school with, so pretty lit environment.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge rivalry game as you guys are now in February, getting closer to March. You know, with regionals right around the corner right now, you guys are in the third place in the 3rd seed right now. How important is it for you guys to continue to win to possibly, move yourself up in the rankings?
So the 3rd seed gets to play the 2nd seed. So, the goal is to try to stay in between there, which first, but we already lost to Spring Mills, so that's not much we can do there. But we got to keep going, kind of keep beating the teams that, of course, we know we can beat, but they're going to obviously think that they can beat us, so we got to keep managing to keep our pace going. We lost our winning streak to Spring Mills, but trying to get back to our groove.
Yeah, for sure. You guys did a great job. Obviously we had 2 tough games against Hedgesville and then this week against Jefferson. Facing that adversity, not having Chris Dolman for that whole pretty much second half essentially. You guys coming out here with victory. What does that mean to you guys and your team?
It means a lot because Chris is one of the leaders of this team. He's been the main player at Washington the last couple of years. Without him, people don't think you can do very good. You got to gather as a team, stay strong, do it for him, and yeah.
For sure. You guys did a great job for Chris. And, again, this is our Home Team Sports Player of the Game, Josiah King. Again, 19 big points, comeback win in overtime. And real quick, we're going to get a word with Coach Miller, talk about the rest of the season, what this game means to him, get to play against one of his friends. So we're going to talk with him real quick. Coach Miller, whenever you're ready, and good game, Josiah. Coach, good game, my brother.
Thank you.
Good game. All right, and we're good to go. And again, welcome back, guys. Again, I'm with Coach Ryan Miller, head coach of the Washington Patriots. Coach, tremendous game, 60-52 comeback win. You've had 2 straight Fridays with overtime games. How are you feeling after that?
Well, to be honest with you, Drew, I feel like death. My whole family's been sick all week. I've been sick, and I missed practice a couple times, which I never do. Like, I got to be on my deathbed, and trust me, I was. But for the team to respond, and it's a credit to my assistant coaches, it's a credit to the players, like to prepare for this game and then win one like that. And he wouldn't tell you, but Josiah's been sick, and you couldn't tell tonight. But it was a total team effort. You had to do it with one of your best players out, and I couldn't be prouder of those guys.
For sure. And right now, like we said, you guys sit in that third spot right now. How important is it for you to win? Probably try to win out in EPAC play so you guys can avoid maybe that Spring Mills rematch until maybe the regional championship game.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to play them. Let's just be real. Like, why would you?
Yeah.
And a lot of coaches would come on here and tell you, we don't care who we play, but I don't want to play them. And not to say that I don't think we can compete. I just think we compete with other people better and match up better. So it is important. And I told our guys, if we handle business the way we need to, then everything's right in front of us. We just got to keep stacking wins, and it's day by day.
For sure. And Coach, this will be the last question for you. I mean, right now as we sit, you're almost in the middle of February. Where do you see this team in the next 5 or 6 weeks as you get into regional play?
Well, one thing I love about us, man, we're battle-tested. This is our third overtime game now, and you came out on top on 2 of them, had a heck of a comeback against Martinsburg in the other one. And so I'm proud of that. We got to do things a little better. We got to be crisper on offense. We got to talk a little more on defense and no personnel. But, we finished the game tonight. We had 3 sophomores on the floor. So sometimes, you grow up as the season goes on, and I think we're continuing to do that, and I'm proud of that.
For sure. And Coach, we really appreciate you coming up here, spending some time with us. We want to give a shout-out to your family. What they were watching, wherever they may be.
Absolutely.
So thank you guys for tuning in. Coach Miller told me that you guys would be. So, again, Coach Miller, congratulations. Big comeback win. You feel better. Take care of yourself, and good luck the rest of the way, my man.
Appreciate you.
And thank you guys for watching Home Team Sports TV. Again, we'll be back sometime next week. Not for sure. We'll drop the news on Facebook. Thank you guys for watching. We love you. We'll see you next time.